Coverage is designed to do. Probably the most common pick and roll coverage across the league is switching. This one is straightforward. You are switching.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
The road in the NBA can be a very unfriendly place. Influential with his taste for sure, David. Thank you. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings. Take a look at the Wizards. Their season nearly over unless a form of miracle happens.
And you know, for the Wizards, they've had such a disappointing season. Even when they've gotten a little bit of momentum, they haven't been able to keep it going.
No, and it's frustrating. It's frustrating to everyone, the players, the coaches, the fans. I mean, there was the idea that they might struggle, but now reality is setting in.
Here are the five for the Clippers. Anunoby out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Nerlens Noel. Then there's Buddy Hield. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. And for the Wizards, we've got Russell Westbrook, Paul Millsap out there with Hachimura. Then it's Thompson, and it's Oladipo in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Hield, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. The pass to Harden. Anaheim keeps it going, a new 14-second clock. They recover it. 2 points, that one goes. And Washington has possession. It's a 3-point game. Oladipo taking his time here. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's the Wizards now. Hachimura, the pass to Millsap. Here's Westbrook. Kept alive. Pass to Hachimura. Oladipo outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes back up. And another shot. Millsap misses.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Here's Noel. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Miami.
Yeah, but you can't talk about his performance without mentioning what he did defensively in terms of shot blocking. He was a force of nature.
Well, whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny that Draymond Green is one of the more unique players in the league.
There really isn't anyone else like Draymond. I mean, who does everything for a team but score. I mean, not only can he play all positions on both ends of the floor, but also to be the emotional leader, truly a special player.
Now here's Millsap. Thompson finds Westbrook. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Westbrook's got 5 points so far.
Whether he's attacking the basket or squaring up from long range, Westbrook is always dangerous.
Noel dishes to Hield. Harden outside. Fires from the wing. And that one hits back iron.
He's as surprised as anyone with that, Vince. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count it.
And proving to be effective around the rim, Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
There's a minute left to play in the first quarter. Hield outside. Pass to Harden. Good work defensively by Millsap.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Now, here's Oladipo. He picked up 33 points in their last win again.
And look, it was more than his scoring. He was dominant on D. His steal numbers for that game were crazy.
3 on the clock. Washington needs to get a shot off here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. For Anaheim, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And so it's Washington with it. Now Westbrook. He picked up 39 points in their last one again.
Yeah, but I thought the shot blocking was the real story. I mean, he was just everywhere. It got hard to keep track of all his rejections. Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him.
And that does it for the first quarter. Wizards lead by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how the Wizards are doing, guys, your thoughts?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
So on the floor for Anaheim, we've got Anunoby. Green is out there with Noel. Then it's Harden, and it's Hield in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Westbrook. Takes it off the glass. Westbrook's got the lead up to 4 now for the Wizards. Chris, at that free throw line, there's a lot of chirping, isn't there, among the players around the lane. It just seems like their mouths are always moving. A lot of chirping.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, for the ones that aren't sucking there and are tired, they're talking to each other. It's the only real break in action, and there's times, too, you get to see what has happened a few of the plays before, so you get to bust the guy up with some jokes or just flat out talking trash. And sometimes guys are saying, I hate to tell you this, but sometimes the guys are going, man, listen, I'm so tired. He's going to make this free throw. Don't push me too hard on this. I got to get rest for a couple seconds.
They say that, huh?
Oh, yeah. Especially to the guys. I remember saying that to Ben Wallace one time. He was my rookie, and I was like, listen, man, you know Legs is going to make this free throw, man. Come on, don't push me all the way into the basket. You'd have a good
What was the
laugh
response?
He pushed me into the basket.
And he makes that one.
Yeah, he's evolving into a more well-rounded scorer. He'll really showing his toughness right there, finishing off these types of shots.
Here's Westbrook. Wizards working now with the new shot clock. And Thompson kicks to Westbrook. And it's off from 3-point range. And so Green will bring it up for the Clippers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Hield the pass to Harden. So the wing on the left. Noel finds Harden. Clock at 6. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Oh, and Harden is so quick to the cup, just exposing the weak defense with his speed.
Here's Westbrook. And he can't bank that one in.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward-thinking about is always accepting new ideas. And they've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
DA, great assessment. Good report. Thank you so much. Here's Oladipo, and it's Oladipo with the jam.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Now here's Hield. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Miami.
Yeah, and his energy level in that game was amazing. He did all that work offensively and controlled the boards, too.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Here's Harden. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
The Clippers shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Westbrook can't get it to go.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
Anunoby. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Anunoby's got the game tied up here for Anaheim. There's the lob to Oladipo. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Harden scanning the floor. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And a close game so far through the first two quarters as we reach.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. At the end of the period, they held a 4-point. And that'll do it.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through two quarters? He has been terrific.
Yeah, Greg, this game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Victor Oladipo is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Paul Millsap. Then it's Thompson. And it's Hachimura in at the four-man position. That's the rope for Scott Brooks getting going here in the second half. Here's Millsap. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And so many issues for this Wizards team the last few seasons have been due to a lack of an inside presence.
Yeah, inside scoring has been a problem, GA. I mean, they've had to lean heavily on outside shooting. Also, though, they've been struggling with rebounding.
And here is Hield. He's got 5. Pass to Green. Harden with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Here's Green. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, I love how he used his strength that time to get a shot up. A powerful player who continues to get better.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
Now, here's Oladipo. One of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. Here's Westbrook. Great touch on the 16-footer. Westbrook's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range. Terrific at sticking it to the defense from that spot on the floor.
Anaheim trails by 5. Harden outside. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
There's the talk about lowering the minimum draft age from 19 back to 18. And just how much of a difference does that 1 year make in a player's maturity?
It makes so much difference. I mean, you're young, you're coming into a league, you're playing against grown men. Just physically, your body hasn't been able to catch up. How do you handle the travel, being away from your family? Many times this guy's first time being away from their families that long. So it is a maturity process, but at the same time, there's only such a few. And if you're one of the few that have the skill set and you're ready to come to this level, we should welcome you with open arms.
And here's Oladipo. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Trying to get open is Thompson. Oladipo, good. Oladipo's got 6.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Harden, no good. And it's Millsap with the ball for the Washington Wizards. The lead is 2, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you hear it all the time about how they say reaching the top can be the easy part. It's the staying there that's the true challenge. And Victor Oladipo achieved stardom, but has to make his way back after his knee injury in early 2019.
Now here's Noel. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Anunoby. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Hachimura the pass to Westbrook. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anaheim trails by 3. Green inside, guarded by Oladipo. Green kicks to Noel. Westbrook against Harden. For the 3. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Pulls from the top of the key. That one drops for him. 9 points for Victor Oladipo.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Wizards lead by 2. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. 3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. Draymond Green is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Hield. Then it's Harden. And it's Noel in at the 5 down low. Anunoby. Good work defensively by Millsap. The Wizards with the lead. Here's Oladipo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. One is on Hield. Coming into the NBA, Victor Oladipo, Greg, drew some comparisons to Dwayne Wade, but it was working out with D-Wade that helped take Victor's game to the next level.
And listen, anytime you're the 2nd overall pick, which he was back in 2013, stardom is expected. It just took a while. Now he's got to apply that same work ethic to overcoming the knee injury.
For 3, Westbrook. Here's Hachimura. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And his coaches and teammates love that. They want Hachimura getting after it more on that offensive glass.
The 3 from Harden. And another miss by Anaheim.
No, that's just a lucky break from deep. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And although he started playing the game later in life, Hachimura has picked it up well, and exciting young player to watch.
Here's Harden. Westbrook with the block. The pass to Hachimura. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assists. Hachimura's got the lead up to 9 now for the Wizards. Harden against Westbrook. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And slam dunk by Noel.
Yeah, he's superb at finding open teammates. Harden, I love how he looks to shed a rock.
Westbrook with it. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anaheim trails by 7. Here's Green. Washington with the rebound. Hachimura's got 5 rebounds tonight. Oladipo outside. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Thompson. Up and in on the layup.
Thompson is a strong big man. He's amazing at fending off defenders.
Now, here is Harden. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. From outside the arc, but they recover it.
Even though he's gone ice cold, he keeps shooting. And it's late enough in the game for him to recognize there's some better options.
Hachimura, the pass to Oladipo. Here's Hachimura. That one falls. And it's an 11-point Wizards lead.
And showing some toughness on that take. Hachimura, these kinds of buckets can energize a team.
Here's Harden. The shot will not fall. Good D by Thompson. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Washington.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Wizards.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
That was a big advantage. The other team was defending with their hands instead of moving their feet, and they handed them a lot of easy points at the line.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Russell Westbrook.
I mean, he had a plan for how to attack the D. He executed and never let up. Relentless offensive basketball.
The three from Harden. No good. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Green with the block.
Like a Jaguar looking for his next meal. Draymond pouncing on the attempted shot.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Kicks it to Harden. This one for 3. Rebound, Washington. Outside Westbrook. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for